raining cats and dogs, like they used to say nowadays, Mr. Gavin. This is Linda Lewis with Louis Armstrong of Family Services and my co-host.
Ralph Gavin.
Yes, from Trey May. Hey, hey, what we say. We have a lot to talk about today, and it's very interesting that today is raining. And here in New Orleans, Marrero, in our area, in the metropolitan area, it's raining hard, hard, hard. However, we made it through the rain, and we're here to discuss with you some of the most important factors that's going on in our community. And we're going to start off today with Mr. Gavin, letting you know some of the things that he has been abreast of, and also his concerns about these very important issues. Mr. Gavin?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Lewis. I'd like to start off the conversation or the topic about something in which we call the prison industrial complex. Now, we have gave this subject and this process this new title, but under an old title that means the same thing. It's called Convict Leasing. Oh, yeah, it's been going on for a while.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Convict leasing in America and in the South was a system of penal labor practiced in the southern regions of the United States. Convict leasing provided prisoner labor to private parties such as plantation owners and corporations, such as the Tennessee Coal and Iron Company. The lessees was responsible for the feeding, the clothing, and the housing of the prisoners. The state of Louisiana leased out convicts as early as 1844. So this prison industrial complex thing, which got to catch a little phrase to it. Everybody's saying that,
Yes.
this has been going on. It's nothing new. Since 1844, but the system expanded through the South with the emancipation of slaves at the end of the American Civil War. In 1865, it could be a lucrative process for the states. In 1898, some 73% of Alabama's entire annual state revenue, maybe you didn't hear me, 73% of Alabama's entire annual state revenue came from convict leasing. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
It's a lot. That's really a lot.
Yeah.
It's like our
That's because once you were freed as a slave, they could pick you up for anything.
Yes.
And put you in a work camp.
Right, right. As I can recall, Judge Elwa used to, when he was on the bench, call all of the people who were in jail slaves.
Ain't
He
that
used to
something?
say, bring the next slave out, to let them know, their history. But I guess it didn't really click because it was slave after slave after slave that were in chains and also brought to the courtroom. So Judge Elwa knew, exactly what he was speaking of. And some of the parents, unfortunately, didn't like that. Why you want to call my son a slave? Well, he's in chains and he has to do what the master tell him to do whenever the master tell him what to do.
And
so
he's on that
That was the
plantation.
reason he's on the plantation.
All right now.
So definitely he was right, and they took offense to that, but they should have taken offense of raising their children. And I'm not saying that they did, but most of the time, they don't raise them in the correct manner.
Well, why would they have a problem with the word slaves and they
Well,
call each other dog every day?
Hey,
Huh? If I'm a
okay.
dog and you a dog, what that makes my mother?
And that's true. Oh Lord, a
Come
female
on with
dog.
it. Huh?
A female dog.
All right, now what a feet. Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Don't start me
However,
here today. Shut up, Ralph. You talk too much. Mm-hmm.
so go on with your information because
Yeah.
it's very interesting, and it just was a flashback on Jajawa.
Okay. While northern states sometimes contracted for prison labor, the historian Alex Lichtenstein notes that only in the South did the state entirely give up its control to the contractor.
Wow.
And only in the South did the physical penitentiary become virtually synonymous with the various private enterprises in which convicts were labored.
Wow.
Corruption, lack of accountability, racial violence resulted in one of the harshest and most exploitive labor systems known in American history.
Wow.
Huh? So don't get it twisted when you talk about the prison industrial complex. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing new
Like
under the sun, like Wilhelmina used to tell me. Huh?
Really?
Wilhelmina, my mother.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Wise.
And beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So my good peoples, like I say, I just wanted to share that bit of knowledge with you. Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure not too many, but some people know that. And they're protesting against it now. They have done before, because it is an industry, and it is a business, a big business. As a matter of fact, we have the biggest here in Louisiana. So, with incarceration being the key word, it's not our key word of the day, but it's the key word of those who are benefiting from those particular activities. And it's sad, but it's true.
Well, it's about filling beds
Yes.
because every head represents dollars.
That's true.
And
That's true.
cents.
That's true. That's true.
And what they do, it may not make no sense, but it makes some dollars.
It does. It does. And a lot of people were definitely against the new facility that we have on Tulane and Broad. That was expanded and renovated. It's so beautiful. It's so big. But the bottom
Yes.
line is, with all that beauty, it's really ugly. That their intention is to definitely house our black men, and I say that specifically
Oh, yes.
because that's what they're looking forward to do. They didn't build those for the Caucasian men.
No.
It was built for our men. So it's sad to say that, yes, we have a big, beautiful building on Tulane and Broad. However, what is it for? Sad, sad, sad.
Well, the South's going to be the South till Jesus come.
Wow.
Conditions may change, but the minds are going to remain the same. Huh?
Sure.
So don't get it twisted when they smile and grin in your face and all that other good stuff and invite you to their little balls and their little parties and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying all of them bad, but baby, check your history. Not his history, your history.
Really?
Huh?
Really?
And see what the facts of history display and indicate how low they will stoop. Not to defeat you, but to destroy you. Huh?
That's true.
And your seed,
That's true.
your
That's
babies. Huh?
Really true.
In this whole entire world, in this country, we have never been hated so much for doing so less to a people that oppressed us.
That's true.
Huh?
That's true. And with that being said, I'd like to give a shout out to Stand for Justice. Yes, Stand for Justice and Dignity. That's a group of real active people, young people, and they're moving forward. They have a lot of events that's planned, and we're going to tune into them and probably invite them next week to the station to discuss, all of the things that they're doing in our community that's positive and is very progressive. as I stated before, I don't know if I did on this show or not. They have formed a coalition
Okay.
with the judges in traffic court to make sure that our people, not only our people, but specifically our people, they focus on our people to make sure that they are not criminalized because they have a few tickets, some more than others, and they have living proof that it works. Instead of incarcerating the people, you can give them community service or, actually just make sure that they do not have to pay those fines that they do not have, because if they don't pay, usually in the past, they will have to go to jail, which is horrible. If you don't have the money to pay, of course you made a mistake. Why do you have to go to jail? For what? It's not really a crime. It's a mistake that you made. And nothing was involved. I could see if an accident that you had involved someone losing a limb or life, of course you should be penalized for that. But these are just traffic tickets that's really a setup from the get-up. That's all it is. So thank you so much, Stand for Justice and Stand for Dignity. And that group is very, very phenomenal, and I love what you're doing. Keep it going on, please.
Well, things were never set up in our favor.
No,
No.
never. Not even the welfare system, which most people think, most other people think it's all about us, and they set it up to help us. No, the welfare system was set up to help you guys,
Poor
the Caucasians,
white folks.
not us. Of course, a lot of people still think that when they say welfare, they mean black, but they have more white people on welfare than blacks. So, I don't know if that's something that is all, in facts, but it's something that's real. So please do not think that we're the only people that's getting public assistance. Even some of our politicians are getting public assistance. They may not call it that, but they're getting money from the government for free.
Well, see,
They don't
people
have to do
forgot about
anything
Bill
about it.
Dodd, who was one of our state congressmen or state senators. While he was sitting in office in the state capitol building, he got his son food stamps and a free scholarship. Because your
Yes.
politicians had the option of giving away 2 full free scholarships
Yes.
under the state of Louisiana.
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember that.
And when Sidney Bartholomew tried to do it, what they did him? They ostracized him. They exposed him. Huh? See, this thing goes much, much deeper
Oh, yes, it does.
than
Yes,
what
it
we
does.
can conceive and portray. But we so caught up in foolishness.
Foolishness like what?
Like what?
type- like, yeah. I wanna
Baby, we
know.
waiting a buck jump. We waiting the second line. We waiting for Big Frida to come on TV and twerk. Huh? Yeah. That's what we about. We about going walking up down 7 blocks on Bourbon Street all night long. Huh?
To see what?
To see
To see
nothing. Huh?
I know that's right.
Nasty white folk doing every despicable thing under the sun. That's what we want to see.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow. Yes. Yes.
You got a football game that brings in almost $100 million to this city. It's called a Bayou Classic. Huh?
That's true.
You know how much that college get for conducting the Bayou Classic?
No.
For
tell us.
producing and performing and having them boys get out there and half kill each other?
No.
Huh?
What do they get?
$300,000. You didn't hear me.
Wow.
Look it up. I ain't that good. I can't make this up.
Wow.
Huh?
300,000.
$300,000. A little bit more than $250,000. And the city makes millions.
Wow.
And you Negroes, yeah, I said it. You break your neck to Bourbon Street.
That's
And
true.
you got some establishments, white establishments on Bourbon Street will shut their businesses down because they don't want you in there.
That's true. That's true.
Huh?
Look at Major Raleigh's case.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
Horrible, what they did her.
Yes.
As you may know, Major Raleigh is the only black, and she's a retired major,
Mm-hmm.
in the Army that has not had an opportunity to actually have her business in the French Quarter. And we're going to expound on that after our little short break because we have to advertise some wonderful businesses. Thank you for tuning in to New Orleans Talk Network.
Thanks, people.
I see trees of green, red roses.
How does a crawfish or shrimp etouffee sound? What about a piping hot cup of gumbo? Or a catfish platter with soft shell crawfish, catfish, livers, and pickles? And that's just for starters. What about entrees? If this is getting your mouth watering, then you need to come to the Praline Connection. Our down-home Cajun Creole-style restaurant has been providing soul food at affordable prices for over 20 years. And our pralines are delicious. We're a restaurant, a gift shop, and a candy shop, all in one. Bring your friends and enjoy an amazing meal today. Come see us at 542 Finchman Street in New Orleans, or check us out online at www.pralinconnection.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook. You can also give us a call at 504-943-3934.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
This is Remus Bowman. I want to invite you every Monday at 12 o'clock live for You and Your Credit. You can call in, you can ask me questions. Believe me, I've got most of the answers for you. We're going to help you get a good credit score. We're going to open doors for you to have an opportunity to be successful and pay low interest for your automobile, your home, your credit cards, everything that you buy. We're going to put you on a great path to have a successful future. Send me your request for information. I'll be glad to answer your question. Every Monday at 12 o'clock, join me from 12 to 1 Monday afternoon for You and Your Credit, originating from New Orleans Talk Network.
Y'all know me, this the people person here.
Big homie head, it's your boy Fred, Miss Man, big fan.
Right. Listen, we're your host of the New Orleans Talk Network's Fan View. Real fans talk real sports. Check us out every Thursday night, 6 p.m.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Here live on New Orleans Talk Network, and we're so happy to be here, the Best Bank, the West Bank, and we're definitely here to share with you some of the information that you may or may not know. However, we need to keep abreast on the current events that's happening in New Orleans at this time and also our surrounding areas. You can definitely tune in live on your Facebook, also your YouTube. Of course, you can definitely get our app, New Orleans Talk Network, right away. Get it right away because we have a lot to say. Mr. Gavin?
Yes, Wilhelmina always told me. She said, Ralph, don't say it if you can't prove it.
Okay.
And see, I'm not one to try to stunt and astound you with my prowess to have a great memory. That's why I got my pad. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm seeing it and I'm conveying it to you. Now, I'm not trying to impress nobody. No. I'm trying to enlighten and educate my listening public. Not my listening public, but the listening public, because I ain't nobody. But anyway, to make a long story short, we have a tendency to like overemphasize certain things, and without explaining to the general public or interpreting the real meaning of what we're trying to say. Yeah, we got to stop all that fronting and stunting and trying to use these $50 words and all that other good stuff. See? Because Miss Irene sitting at that table at 5 o'clock in the morning, huh, who probably got a 5th grade education, and we sitting up here cool, and we got a little camera on us, and we wants to, just put them big $50 words out there. Miss Irene don't know what you talking about. You got to break it down for her while she's sitting down there drinking her black coffee and eating that burnt toast bread. Because burnt toast bread has medicinal properties. That's old school. But anyway, in other words, I'm saying just break it down for people to understand. It ain't hard. No. So I'm saying all that to say this. We have been subjected to every atrocity known to man. And you know, we must have God in us because guess what? We still standing.
That's true.
Mm?
That's true.
Yeah. So they try to promote the concept that we are something less than human, and we going around just killing up each other, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. You kill where you live, huh? And if you threaten me, and we stay in the same neighborhood, and if you don't do me nothing, guess what? The law of the streets say, I'm gonna get you first. And that's what's going on out there. Because those children don't have any hope at all. It's all about struggle, survival. I don't condone what they're doing. Because innocent lives also are being taken because they can't shoot. They can't shoot where the dog. I said dog, but you know what I'm talking about. Huh? But it's all about this. That mouth. Like I've said on some previous broadcasts, we had a little saying back in the day when we were children, sticks and stones may break my bone.
Yes.
But words can never hurt me.
Yes.
Today, words can get you killed.
That's true. That's true.
You got to be careful what you say to people.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically use those words in order to diffuse an argument or a fight, you know, because in those days, you know, it has a different meaning now. But in those days, you know, we didn't want to fight with anyone or fuss or cuss anyone, so we just said that. But it has a different meaning today because the words that they're using, listen to your President Trump. The words that he used, you know, like, oh, wow.
And it's just like water going off the back of people.
It will hurt you.
Nobody lets this man insult them. Huh?
Yes.
He say anything and everything he want. And it goes to show you how many crazy people they got out there who put him there. It ain't his fault. Huh? He was selected. He wasn't elected. Huh? He was selected by Ma and Pa Kettle. Huh? That's got these 14 children. And some of them are cousins and sisters and brothers. Huh? See, he ain't got nobody from Duck Dynasty in the White House. I'm listening. Talk to me. He ain't got nobody from the militia groups in the White House. He ain't got nobody from these survivalist groups and the biker groups, huh? And the Ku Klux Klan, they ain't in the White House. He's surrounded by people like him, billionaires. You have nothing in common with him. But just stay tuned because he's coming to a little country town near you. And you think it's all about him messing over black folks? Guess what?
It's not.
Yeah.
That's right. You're
When
next.
Mammy and Pappy Yoakum,
You're next.
start affecting them, when they don't get their welfare checks in that trailer, yeah. You see, if it ain't about $1, it ain't about nothing. It ain't about you, it ain't about me. It's about this.
Yes, it is.
See. And when a man gets so much money where he don't need it, guess what? He seeks power. Yes. That's when words become deadly because he have the power to utter the words to kill you, to set up laws and set up military operations through words that can destroy not one person, but whole communities and towns and cities of people with just this word. Huh? So we better be careful. Stay vigilant and observe what's going on around you, because it's coming. See, we got selective amnesia. We forgot what we went through during Katrina. Huh? We forgot when they locked us up in that auditorium. Well, not me, because I was a first responder.
Yes.
But you, and your title, and your occupation, and your education didn't mean nothing. You walked around dead bodies. You walked through feces and urine. Huh? You were contained by the National Guard. You couldn't come out there until Major Honore said, y'all pull them guns off them people. They're not refugees. They are victims of the hurricane. They even called you refugees.
Sure did.
Look it up.
They did. They
Huh?
called them that. They
I don't
did.
have to define it for you.
They
Look it
did.
up.
They definitely did.
So we get that selective amnesia and then we go right back to doing what? Who that said they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Yeah.
Really and truly.
Uh-huh.
Really and truly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all go in the second line? Yeah, child, me too. Y'all going to the club this weekend? Yeah, child. You brushed up on that bus stop, that new bus stop they got out? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Boy, they did a job on us. Ooh.
Brainwashed.
Oh, what brain? They just washed. In order to be brainwashed, you got to have a brain.
That's true.
Come
That's
on.
true. Speaking of, you have to have a brain. Do you want to expound on our word of the day at this time?
Of course.
Okay.
Shut up, Ralph. You talk too much.
That's not what I said.
Uh-huh.
That's not what I said.
I know, baby. But some people out there thinking this man need to shut his
That's
mouth.
all right. That's all right. We have to speak.
But that's
We
okay.
have to speak because if we don't, hey, they'll be thinking something else. Now they know.
Yeah, well, Jesus
There'll be a
said, what did he say? I'm not some ghost or some super entity. He said, I am the what? The Word.
The truth and the light.
Shut up.
You didn't think I knew that.
Uh-huh. The Word.
So
All right.
So we need the word of the day.
You
And
gonna
we
get it,
say-
baby. I'm gonna let you have it in a
We're anxious
minute.
to get that. We need it. We need it. We're
I'm
hungry
gonna
for
let
it.
you have it.
Have to have it. Have to have it.
I'm coming at you. I'm coming
Yes, he is. And while he's coming at us, we're going to travel all the way down to Magazine Street. You know what's happening on Magazine Street on April 1st? I'm pretty sure you don't because you're not from uptown. You're from downtown. Treme. Xavier Preparatory University. Xavier University Preparatory, that is. My alma mater is having our annual Remember When. And definitely we'll have some wonderful, wonderful guests there. We have Ro Brown that's going to be one of our chairman, and he will definitely be our MC, one of the MCs. We also have, who else? Another Brown, Gina Brown.
All right.
Yeah, our famous Gina Brown from the West Bank. And she'll definitely be one of our co-hosts also at this event. And it starts at 8 to 12. 8 to 12. Of course, the patron party starts at 6, from 6 to 8. So if you're alumni or one of the people who supported Xavier Prep, you could be a person that want to support Xavier Prep, you can definitely support us by attending our Remember When. And it will be held this Saturday, which is April 1st. Did you know that?
No, I don't know everything, but
Okay.
I know a few little
Well, you
things.
know the word of the day?
Of course I do.
Okay, let's share that.
Always did.
Let's share that.
Just was kind of hesitating a little bit.
Okay.
The word of the day is obstinate. O is in Oscar. B is in Baker. S is in Sam. T is in Tango. I is in Ida. N is in Nancy. A is in Adam. T is in Tom. E is in Echo. Obstinate. The meaning of obstinate is stubbornly adhering to an opinion, purpose, or course, usually would imply. Here's an example sentence of obstinate. That men who are justly punished for being obstinate in the defense of a fort that is not in reason. Yeah, they were so persistent that they was willing to fight for a fort that was going to lead to their destruction without any reason.
Wow.
But they held steadfast to their arrogance and to their ego. Synonyms for obstinate: bloody-minded. Wow. Where you get that one from? Huh? It goes to show you how some of our politicians and world leaders have a bloody mind. They care nothing about little people.
Wow.
So what I mean by that, if you had a bloody mind, you're not having a fear of blood. It don't matter. See, because the people who's shedding it is not housed in these palaces and these empires and these mansions. See, they're just little people, millions and millions of them, being emaciated and starved to death because you don't care. Yeah, we can talk about Namibia. We can talk about people roaming the deserts in Syria. Yeah, in Somalia. People don't have tanks. They don't have airplanes. They don't have bombs. They're just trying to live, but they're walking over dead bodies every day. Huh? See, we take things for granted. See, America is beautiful. It's the people who run in America. That's where the problem comes in. You see, it's the people who's raping the land and lying to the people. That's America. See. Oh, but you're gonna see. See, God will put that strap in somebody else's hand to whip your behind, to give you a wake-up call. Donald Trump is God's strap. Donald Trump is God's switch. Huh? Donald Trump is God's cat o' nine tails. For you ignorant people. Yeah, I said it. Huh? But when he put that belt and that strap and that switch on your behind, you'll wake up. Yeah. Shut up, Ralph. You talk too much. But some other synonyms besides bloody-minded, for obstinate is persistent, unrelenting, inexorable, inexorable, inexorable. So those are just a few things I wanted to share with you relative to the word and the meaning of obstinate.
Well, thank you so much. We really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people learned what the real meaning of the word is. I'm pretty sure we used it before. And some people definitely have bloody minds.
Oh, yes.
You know, I can tell you right now in Washington, D.C., you know, the minds are very bloody, you know, and I don't know. You know, it's day by day. You know, who knows what's going to happen. But I don't think that it's going to be anything that we would like. You know, anything that we will enjoy, anything that we would be proud of, you know, because the chips are in, you know. You can definitely tell that some people are definitely talking like hell.
Well, you know, there's an old saying, be careful what you wish for, huh? You just might get it.
And that's true. That's true.
And they got it.
And we're going to get it. And with that being said, we're going to go into our second break for some more wonderful commercials. And please listen and learn.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see
Soul food. And then there's food for the soul. At a time where we live to eat, the Praline Connection restaurant serves up recipes that reach back into days long gone. You know, the kind of meals your mama cooked up for Sunday dinner. Fried chicken with macaroni and cheese and candied yams, homemade meatloaf with garlic mashed potatoes and string beans, or Nolan's filet gumbo. That's the real soul you get only at the Praline Connection restaurant, located at the Kona, Charters and Frenchman Street in the Marinade.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
This is the Reverend D. Dunn
and Charles Stewart.
We will be coming to you live every Monday, 11 to 12 noon on New Orleans Talk Network, hosting a new show, A Church Without Walls. The church is us and the church is you. We are a church with no boundaries. Stay as long as you want, leave when you want. Remember, every Monday, 11 to 12 noon, tune into A Church with No Walls.
Don't you dare miss it.
Y'all know me, this is a people person here.
Big homie head.
It's your boy Fred.
This man, big fan.
Right. Listen, we're your host of the New Orleans Talk Network's Fan View. Real fans talk, real sports. Check us out every Thursday night, 6 p.m.
Are you a member of Bedside Baptist? Well, now you can join Bethesda House of Prayer every Sunday for our live broadcast. It starts at approximately 9:45 every Sunday morning. Just go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com and click play. We can't wait for you to join us from your home. And don't forget, if you want to join us live and in person, service starts for 9 a.m. and we are located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Marrero, Louisiana, 70072, Suite C.
Shopping. I'm Linda Lewis with Lewis Armstrong Family Services. And my co-host,
Ralph Gavin.
from Treme, What I Say. And we do have a lot to say today, and hopefully you're tuned in to our YouTube. You know we were on YouTube? Also, yeah, we're all the way live, all the way live. And also, if you have the app, you can definitely get the app. It's free. And it's New Orleans Talk Network. Is I tried to get it on NOTN, the acronym, but I had a little difficulty. But please type out New Orleans Talk Network, and you can get the app very quickly. Thank you so much for joining us again today. Today is Thursday. It is very rainy outside. However, we made it. We made it. And we're here to stay. New Orleans Talk Network is definitely a very good station for us. It's a beautiful studio, and we'd like to also thank our producers, our wonderful producers, Michael, and also our definitely great producer, Terry Jones. They're doing a wonderful job with us, and they're bearing with us because sometimes we can be difficult. I'm talking about you, Ralph.
Us difficult? Whatever give you that idea? We all right.
Okay, and as you were saying?
Well, I was saying a lot of things,
Yes,
but
you were. Yes, you were.
But
and we're enjoying every word.
I try to
We're enjoying
impart
every word.
certain information. You know, what perplexes me and what bewilders me, about these holidays, and we just had one that just passed, and everybody was wearing their little green, and they were kind of like celebrating the clover leaf and the leprechauns and all this. And most of all, they were celebrating St. Patrick. Wow. You see how quick and how rapidly we attach ourselves to fables, fiction, and fallacies.
Yes.
Now let's go back to the etymology or the origin of St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, it was established. He was born in 385 A.D., and he died in 461 A.D. Yeah, he was a Christian missionary. You see?
Yes.
Bishops and apostles, they celebrated his death on March the 17th. That's why St. Patrick's Day is on March the 17th.
Okay.
And his favorite color was not green, it was blue.
Let's not get it twisted.
Let's not get it twisted. And another thing, Ireland is not the indigenous region for snakes. There are no snakes in Ireland. Come on, people. Yeah. And he also was not canonized as a saint. Wow. Shut up, Ralph. You talk too much. He was a missionary, and he was celebrated by the people in the churches who all recognized him for his missionary work.
Okay.
No. In order for you to be canonized, you have to have performed a miracle in your lifetime. He performed none. And the Pope did not canonize him. So those are three lies right there. Yeah, we celebrating. And we wear the green, his favorite color was blue. See, I can't make this up. I ain't that good. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, but what we do? Yeah, Yeah. And drink green beer and all that other good stuff. St. Patrick don't know nothing about but no green beer. Boy, y'all people, something I tell you.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah, just throw it out there.
A reason to get drunk.
And see, the best part about getting drunk, You heard of Jack Daniels, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course I have.
Norris Green, a black man, invented the formula for Jack Daniels.
Wow.
No, nobody. I can't make this up.
Wow.
Norris Green.
Mm.
The white boys took it and ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
The Green family has not been compensated for over 100 years. How many other inventions they done stole from black folk?
Oh,
Shut
so
up,
many.
Ralph, and look at the camera.
So many. That's what they do.
Talk to me.
That's what they do. They stole America from the Indians, the Native Indians. So, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
They'll do what they have to do. I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank Miss Mary Walker for praying for me and others in certain situations. Everyone, if you know Mary Walker, she is a person of God, and faith. And she loves sharing and doing and sharing all of her talents with people. I'd like to share something that she has texted me, and it's not long, it's very short. It's great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. Thank you so much, Miss Mary Walker. Hopefully we can get her on again as one of our guests. Thank you, Miss Walker.
I want to finish up about St. Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see, St. Patrick, he was recognized for converting the pagans, the Druids, who were practicing death rituals into Christianity. Yeah. He brought them out the woods from hanging their people, from cutting their throats. The Druids, yeah. That's your old Irish, yeah. Your ancestral Irish, so-called Irish people. Yeah. And they're so quick to call somebody else heathens and barbarians. Huh? Yeah.
Wow.
The Druids, they practiced witchcraft and Satanism and Luciferianisms and all those deaths and blood sacrifices. Yeah, that's what he converted them out of into Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't get it twisted, my fellow Irish people, so-called Irish people. You come from a pagan culture. Yeah. So the Vatican in 1631, they was not even a public. It was not even a public holiday then, and it became a public holiday in 1904. Wow. The first recorded celebrations of March 17th took place in Boston, in 1731, when a group of elite Irish men came together to celebrate the custom over dinner, and they referred to St. Patrick as the Irish saint. Pre-Christian Ireland was pagan. The vast majority of the inhabitants at that time of St. Patrick, circa 5th century, practiced Celtic polytheism. Celtic, see, we say Boston Celtics. No, the proper pronunciation is Celtic. Polytheism. Yeah, that's a form of paganism.
Okay.
No one practices polytheism today because there is no unbroken lineage of priests and druids back at that time. Celtic polytheism, commonly known as Celtic paganism, yes. The priestly castle of Maggio, M-A-G-I-C, Magico,
Okay.
religious specialists. See, those religious specialists, they were known as what I previously said they were titled, the Druids, a vicious pagan group. The Roman Empire even went throughout. I mean, these people had a reputation so bad, Caesar had to get, Alexander the Great had to get rid of them.
Wow.
Had to run them down.
Wow.
For all the despicable things they were doing. So hello, my proud Irish people. This is about you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So
Any
quick to
opportunity.
call people animals and heathens and barbarians and
Yes.
all this other kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, label that.
Yes, and they're the number one stunner. For
See,
real.
label it when you can consider it okay to have sex with a 3-year-old baby. Huh? How despicable is that? Yeah. Top of the morning to you.
You kind of look like one of them.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
But I don't act like it.
No, not at all. Just at that moment.
Big difference.
Just at that
Oh,
moment.
yeah,
When
hey.
you said that phrase.
And I don't eat
No.
Lucky Charms. Black women, my Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Ralph, you didn't
With
say that.
Being said. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did you know Miss Lena Stewart, and a lot of people know her from City Hall. She's been there for ages, and she's very knowledgeable, and she's the to-go-to woman. I won't say girl. At City Hall, whenever you need to know something, and she's always helpful, always available. And she has done wonders for Louis Armstrong Family Services, wonders.
Wow.
But I didn't know that she was a Indian, at least masked as an Indian, way back,
Oh,
way
okay.
back then, you know, and the Cherokee Indians. And I'm looking at a picture of her, and I wish I could show it. But it's beautiful. She was all in white. Miss Lena Stewart, a wonderful, wonderful supporter of Louis Armstrong Family Services, and I'm pretty sure she's done a lot for other people also. Thank you so much, Miss Lena Stewart, my queen, forever.
All right. And little do people know, you have 61 tribes, almost 65 black Indian tribes in New
Really?
Orleans. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I have the whole list written down somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh, baby.
So maybe next week we can mention them. I didn't know, you not know about the Yellow Pocahontas?
Oh, you only have a few that we familiarize ourselves with.
Okay.
But
So
I made a point.
these are Indians that actually dress
Black
during the
Indian
carnival.
tribes that had been around, yes, from day one. And the Indian tribes, the concept, the origin of the black Indian tribes, it dates all the way back to the Trail of Tears.
The Trail of what?
Trail of Tears.
Trail of
When
Tears.
Andrew Jackson, the 1850 Indian Removal Act, when Andrew Jackson made them move from the diaspora of their natural lands to relocate to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Excuse me, they had to go through 5 states
Okay.
on foot.
On foot.
That's why they called it the Trail of Tears.
Wow.
Because during the winter, in the devastating months, and they were exposed to the elements, many of them died. And they call it the Trail of Tears because the farmers and the people whose land they were crossing, they cried.
Wow.
The Indians were so proud they didn't stop to bury their dead. They brought them with them until they couldn't bring them no more. You see. So don't make it look like they were just whimpering out and crying because they were being removed from their land for the purpose of gold. You see, Big Chief John Ross, he adorned himself like a white man. And they called them civilized Indians then. So you were accepted by that white man. And the Cherokee Nation owned slaves. I'm going to get back to this black Indian thing. But they treated them more humanely than their white oppressors. They even let them become a part of the tribe, and they let them watch the tribe and protect the tribe and even mate with their Indian squaws. So that's how that bloodline crossed. Yeah. See, I know a lot of black Mardi Gras Indians don't know that. They think just because they got straight hair and they got a little olive complexion, and my grandma got straight hair, I'm an Indian. No, it's a little bit deeper than that.
Yes.
See.
Yes.
So the black Indians were created through that march, through 5 states. See, Cherokee County, Georgia, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't want to get it wrong. But 5 states these people had to walk on foot through. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And Andrew Jackson, when John Ross went to the Supreme Court to fight for his land, they stole 1 million acres. The Supreme Court went in favor of Big Chief John Ross. And you know what Andrew Jackson told me?
What?
Huh?
What did he say?
See, they may be the Supreme Court, but I'm the president. Y'all get the hell on up out of here. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That's what they got in Jackson Square.
Yes, indeed. That's what they have there.
And he
but
was
they're
in
trying to get it
cahoots
down.
with the mining companies
We're going to expound on
to
that.
steal these people land
Yes.
for gold.
Right. We're going to expound on that on our next segment of the show. However, I would like to close the show with a prayer for one of my good friends, Tricia Hall, who's in Texas at this time. And it's a prayer for you today. We pray for you today that the glory of God will be manifested in your life. Very short, very sweet. Thank you for joining Louis Armstrong Family Services with New Orleans Talk Network and my co-host Ralph Gavin, and I'm Linda Lewis with Louis Armstrong Family Service. Thank you for listening to us today, and looking forward to seeing you on next week. Right. Same
Thank you very
time,
much.
Same station. Thank you.
The bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself,